How did practice go today?
Practice was really good today. We had a lot of energy still, riding off that high spring break that we had. So we had a lot of energy flying around to the ball, communicating, just competing, but also giving it to each other's teammates on both sides of the ball. So that's always good to see.
How's the spring season going for you? What are you individually trying to get out of this time?
Yeah, spring season's been going great for me. I've just been focused on, I guess, just refining my technique more at the safety position. I was still kind of running both sides of corner and safety last year, so now that I'm more solidifying my part in the safety end this year, I like to be more comfortable back there and just be more sound as far as communicating technique and just finishing on the ball. So I feel like I'm doing a good job with that.
Do you think that that's where we're going to see you primarily? I know last year you played all sorts of different positions. Do you think this year will be more focused at safety?
Yes, sir. I primarily think I will be a field safety, but I'm also open to playing any position the team needs me at. You know me, I'm open to anywhere where I can help the team. That's on both sides of the ball. So.
I was going to ask if you might see yourself taking a bigger role at corner, just given that Corey's departing and they're kind of looking for the options there, but it sounds like that hasn't been as much of a focus so far these couple weeks.
Yeah, Corey was a big loss to our team. He was a very competitive guy, super competitive guy, but that whole corner room just breeds competitive guys, and they have that next man up mentality. So whoever else is taking up Corey's spot behind him, I know they will contribute at a high level. We have Xavier Spencer. He's been waiting on his turn for a long time. DeJuan Griffin, you've seen him make a couple plays last year. So just that room as a collective can make up for what we lost this past year with Corey.
What's your depth looking like in the safety room? Coach is saying he thinks you guys are pretty deep.
Like 3 or 4 deep, maybe. I know last year we had about like maybe six or five guys that could play really. But with everybody getting more familiar with the playbook, more familiar with our culture, how we play defense and how we give it to our teammates while we're playing the game, it's kind of rubbed off on the rest of the room. And I feel like there's a lot of people that's ready to play in the room. We have Jalen Rainey, he's ready to play. I feel like C.K. Williams, our transfer, Elliot Davidson from Incarnate Word. We have a lot of guys lined up and ready to go.
What's been your first impression of Elliot and what he brings to the table here?
Man, a ball player, really. I feel like as far as the deeper parts of the game, like the nuances of the game, you don't have to teach him anything. He was already a mature football player from the moment he stepped onto the field. And so I feel like once we teach him our plays, the sky's the limit for him. He's a very good football player.
I just asked Kelechi about this, but between what Kelechi brings, Rashad's experience, you just mentioned kind of Elliot's knowledge for the game, and yourself as well, you guys have really high level of experience in that room. How does that sort of change your conversations about defense or just that intellectual side?
I guess it deepens our conversations of the defense. Last year and a little bit the year before, when we were having our meetings, we were focused on mostly what we were supposed to do as safeties. But now that we have that experience, we're looking into the whole scheme of the defense, like what is causing the safety to come down on a number 2 receiver and a hook player. It's because the Sam is gone, and it's because the D-line is two-facing to the field or something like that. So yeah, we just try to find reasons for why we're doing everything with all 11 players on the field.
What was it like for you last year, kind of juggling all of those different roles and being ready to step in at any spot at a given moment?
I feel like it was good. I feel like it was very fun. A lot of versatility, a lot of opportunities for me to make plays on any side of the field. Gives the offense a bit of difficulty finding me, just pinpointing me where I'm going to be at every play because you didn't really know. So yeah, it was fun. I definitely enjoyed it.
Does it do anything for you to have maybe more focus at one spot now? Does that elevate anything?
Can you repeat that question?
Well, you said you're going to be more at safety this year. Does that help you at all? Can you elevate a focus there?
Oh
or does
yeah,
that change
definitely.
anything
Since I've had personal experience at other positions and how those positions I guess work together with the safeties, I can use that and just work on just playing better as a safety.
You got any specific goals for your senior season here? Anything you're targeting?
All conference, most definitely. That's definitely one personal goal. But as far as a team, I just want us to be our best self every week. Just going out there playing with perfect effort, and wins and losses will take care of itself. But as long as we're just going out there competing like we've had the past 3 years here, I don't think anybody can stop us really. So that's just my goal, just playing with perfect effort every week.
You mentioned the talent in that safety room. What's that competition for a spot on the depth chart and playing time like? How do you guys approach that side of it?
Every day is a competition. Not only competing with your peers and your teammates, but you're also competing with yourself, just making yourself better every day. And we hold each other accountable to that. Not being better than the next man, but being better than your previous self the previous day. So I wouldn't think of it more as competition, more as just like a family just working to get better. And then whoever coach chooses to throw out there in week one, you know, we're going to support them 100%. But at the same time, we'll be ready for when coach calls our name.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.